All right, good morning. Um, Today is March 4th, 2025. And as you can see on stocks on the move, there's really not much stocks moving right now. In terms of market check, it's a pretty bad morning. Um, we are down 1.6%. This is after the tariff went into effect today on Canada, Mexico, and China. So on the weekly chart, you can see we're breaking below the long-term black line right here. This is pretty bad. Like, I think this is technically a really bad sign. So if we don't reverse today or any time this week, I mean, we could easily go a lot lower. Um, so that's something to be aware of. It's definitely no time to be aggressive right now. Even if we see a bounce this week, I feel like the market can go down so much easier than it go up right now. So the risk is just too high at this moment. Any position, new position should be smaller and less aggressive on the position size. Um, so yeah, let's just take a quick look on the daily chart here. So once again, we're seeing huge rejection at the 10-day moving average yesterday. Not only did it get rejected, it reversed and make a newer low, right? All happened in one day. And that was a pretty big swing. I think that's at least a 3.5% swing. So from 513 to 497, yeah, it's roughly, at least 3% swing. And today we followed through on the sell off and we undercut the black line here. So yeah, so where do we go from here? I think that's the question, right? Like, so we undercut 500 here, the low here. Now we undercut the 200 day here. So the last time we undercut it, we found support right here. So will that happen? Maybe. And if that happens, like I said, if we do see an upside reversal, you know, it's okay to dip in if you see some stocks that are still holding strong or having momentum. But right now, uh, some of my stocks got stopped this morning, and I don't like that. Um, but at least it tells you, right, that hey, um, it's a little bit hard in this environment, even you find good stocks, because they're getting chopped up. Basically, that's what's happening. So once the market stabilizes, and we don't know when that will happen, then the momentum stocks have a better chance of success because then they can actually rise without getting chopped up. So that's that. Let's see what else here. SPY. Let's look at S&P here. Very similar story. You can see it got rejected at the 10-day line right there, and now it's heading for the black line, 200-day moving average. So very similar. So it's down 1.57% right now. Dow Jones DIA ETF. This one looks slightly better. Again, huge rejection yesterday at the 10-day. And this one was actually very positive because it was like above the 10-day for quite a bit of time in the morning. But by the end of the day, the tariff news really hit hard and just sent the market lower. So now this is the better than the other two index because it's still far above the 200-day. But yeah, but the sell-off is really shaking a lot of people out. Probably lots of panic selling too. and we'll talk about the wicks right now. Let's just see where the wicks is. So it finally has climbed, and I talked about this over the weekend where it was kind of weird that it never climbed last week. Like it was going up so slow, and now this week, Monday today, you can see it finally climbed. People are starting to um sell in this market, and we don't know if this is the peak or whether we will see like a day that just because yesterday was pretty bad, like the reversal, right? So I think that that would have sparked a lot of you know fear in the market and people causing people to sell even they don't want to sell. And then today the follow through again, same thing. It's going to cause more people to sell even if they don't want to sell. And at some point this will get exhausted. Like no, there's no more sellers, but we don't know when that will happen. So this is playing out exactly how it should. Whether it will get to this level, I don't know, but at least we have surpassed many levels here. So um, and now we almost at this extreme in December. Um, we're nowhere close to the extreme in August. So that was a pure extreme, it's big sell-off day. So technically, if you count yesterday, it's the first day. Today is the second day. So we might be close to short-term bottom. I wouldn't know for sure if it's going to be a real rally after this, but at least a short-term bottom. So that's Dow. Let's jump to Russell. Russell is really in free falling zone right now. There's no more support lines, right? All the short terms are like all heading downwards here. Pretty strong slope right now. The 200 day is right here. It broke that. This is the weakest index by far right now. Um, and we have lots of support right here and here. So those are probably the next two levels. It already broke this one. Um, yeah. So Russell probably has the most to lose right now. 2%. It's down 2% right now. 2%. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, so that's for the index. I mean, if you look at the Max 7, you know, Nvidia, Tesla has been taking the brunt of selling in this sell-off, right? So this one crossed 200 day today. Nvidia, this one also broke the 200 day already, making new lows right now. Although it's not down as much as yesterday, like 4%, but who knows? Maybe by the end of the day. But two stocks that are green on the Mag 7 is Apple. Right now, it's green. But this is trying to hold up on this low and this support level. Next one is that's green right now is Google. This one is green right now. So even though the chart looks ugly, but today it's finding some support at this time, which is pretty good because the index down a lot, right? And yet this is holding up. So maybe this is almost near this level here. So maybe there's lots of support here. So I don't know, but it's just green. It just caught my eyes right now. Um, just trying to see what other activities there are. So it's all red on my screen. Most stocks are all red. Um, yeah. So okay. So we'll look at stocks in the move. There's not many. Box, Billy, Vortex. Okay, let's just start from the top here. Box. So this is reporting today. That's why like the speculation probably earnings not that strong though. So I would pass on this box here. Other tech stocks that show up on the screen earlier, Avago. This one is also like Nvidia, right? Getting hammered lately. So again, you can see the gains earlier has dissipated and now it's all red again. So this is just really, this is coming out in 2 days reporting. So maybe it could change if things are good on the earnings side. I don't know. We'll see. Um, so this is still correcting. Credo, Credo has strong earnings, but again, we're a similar story. It was green earlier and now it's back down. It is trying to find support at this low right here. We'll see. But today is also earnings day for Credo. So again, another speculation happening right now before the earnings result. ESTC. This is database. Earnings are kind of weak. A little bit choppy right now. I think a lot of stocks are just getting chopped right now, even the best ones. So Tyler. So probably what's the best thing to do? Obviously, cash is the best thing to do right now. Nothing really is going up unless you're shorting. But I don't usually short because the market, can go down. Like if you want to short, you have short near the top, not near at this bottom right now. But yeah. So this one, Tyler, yeah, good earnings. It's holding better. I trade here, got out here. So this is a nice cup base. It breakout fell, came back. It's trading pretty tight right now, finding support at the red line, 50-day moving average. So there might be opportunity. I think I need to draw a trend line. I don't know what happened to my trend line. If in case it comes back up. But yeah, this is a nice tight pattern. So one of the things that I would look for is the tighter the pattern, the better it is. Um, like even if it goes down very slightly, right? So you're not gonna get a big drop unless there's some news or something. And even on a bad day today, like it's green. Like this is quite impressive. So yeah, I mean, if this turn around today, who knows? We don't know what the market is going to do today. There's a high chance, when people all give up, they will go up. That's usually what happened. That was the same thing happened on Friday. When everyone give up, it goes up. And then when everyone start to, get too bullish again, Monday we got knocked back down by the end of the day. And here we are again Tuesday morning, like everyone's all defeated. Um, so I do, I don't know. I do expect a bounce soon. Um, whether the bounce can last more than one day, that's another question. But let's see here. So yeah, I'll add this to my list because that's pretty impressive for a stock that is green today. Any stocks that are green right now, this should be watched, I think, especially if they have strong earnings. Thailand. You know, this in this market, it's very hard to make money because if the trend, even if there's momentum, if the trend doesn't last more than a few days, it's kind of hard to make money because by the time you actually make money, you start to go back down. So that's the problem right now. That's why it's not time to be aggressive. Smaller positions, trade a little bit less than usual, be more picky about your trades, stuff like that. That will at least minimize the risk if it does fall again, right? And again, we don't know how long this sell off will last. It could last another month. um I hope not, but that's what could happen, right? So So yeah, Tyler looks pretty good. Let me see on the ranking chart where it is. TYL 111. 111. So let me just draw this uptrend. So there's 46 stocks still in uptrend, and holding right now is 13, and downtrend is a lot. I'm pretty sure it's a lot. 313. So let me go to record this. So we have 32 new highs for the three uptrend, something like that, 13, uh, and 313, 46, 313. So again, majority of it is in downtrend right now. So it's very hard to swim against that downtrend line. Um, so also like IBD switches to full correction mode now. So 0 to 20% allocation. So again, it's not time to be aggressive at this moment until this market turn around. It could turn around anytime soon, like I said. We are on the second day of selling right now, like heavy selling. So it could take up to 3 days, like in August. I don't know, or today could be the last day of sell. I don't know. Um, Again, but based on you have to kind of look at the stock list and see, is there, let's say, a reverse today. Are those stocks gonna give you opportunities, or are they still in a downtrend? Right? That's the question I would ask myself. Um, so just because it reversed, you have to still ask yourself, like, are those stocks actually turning around? So this number is it gonna turn around? Um, yeah. So the other thing, we've been seeing so many distribution, right? Like all this red means those are distribution days. So many for a while now, since like January 24th, we've been seeing it. Like, you know, like two a week almost. So, um, yeah, technically this is also a distribution day. They stop counting distribution days as soon as you go into full correction mode. So basically, it resets it. Uh, that's a IBD thing. They reset it. I believe they reset it. Once you go into correction mode, full correction mode, they don't use this market under pressure, market in correction as much anymore. They count like they can use the allocation, right? So I don't know what all these rules are now anymore, you know. But I just put in myself like once it go below 20-40%, I consider it in correction mode. So if you start counting from Thursday, but then Friday, like I said, we did have a big jump. Let me go back to this index for a second. Thursday, oh yeah, Thursday was this day right here. That's another big day. So that's really like one, two big days, and if you count today, that's the third big day. So we, so the August low is very similar, right? We have this 1, 2, 3 big days. So we have 3 out of 4 days right now. So people are starting to give up, I think. All right, let's keep going. Stocks on the move here. What else we have? Billy, JD, Coco. Billy, JD, and Coco. Okay. Coco, JD. Most of these don't have earnings, I believe. And these are Billy and JD Chinese stock. So here's Billy. It's holding up. So Billy, I have traded this. I don't know. The Chinese stock has been very choppy lately. Like this bounce right here. When they move, they move. But when they're not moving, they're like really choppy. So so here, so this is where it chopped me out right there. It bounced back, it fell again. Now it's trying to come back up again. So the volume has dissipated quite a bit. So that might be a good sign. This is Chinese stock, right? So obviously, the tariff war is going to impact this choppiness right now. But once it settles, like once it's already become a reality today, Tuesday, right? All the tariffs go into effect. So at some point, like, the market is going to move on and say, hey, yeah, that's the new war now. Um, and, tariffs are a new thing. Every business have to deal with that, same as consumers. And then maybe it's not as big of a deal after. Like, I don't know. Um, but right now, yeah, it looks pretty good. Like, if at the end of the day I see higher volume, I think I might trade again. Um, because we already been tested a couple times here in this area. So, but that's according to your own risk, and also because it's trading so tight as well at this moment. Um, the risk is not as high. Like if you put your stop there, your risk is not really that high. But if it does move, there could be a huge potential. So, but like I said, I already got shook out once here. Like first time is for my original buy, so that one I make profit. But this second one I lost a little bit, which is not too bad. Again, the stock is really tight, and then yeah, so it's a potential. Let me track that. Um, um, so not many stocks. Again, not many stocks right now. That's another problem. It's just once the market turn around, you will know. Every growth stock will be flying. Um, it wouldn't be just a small set, right? When the market turns around and the sentiment change, it usually like the whole market will turn around. Most of the stocks. Yeah. Okay, so that's Billy. Let me check Coco here. Okay, so I have 1 quarter of bad earnings coming up. JD. This one is also trading tight. Okay, earnings coming out. There is a couple of quarters that are not too strong. So this one's reporting. AJG. This is insurance brokers. Okay, so that's financial. So this one is actually moving to new high area. Um, so that's definitely doing better. But yeah, I'll pass this because it doesn't meet my fundamental criteria here. GFL. This is pollution control. So a little bit defensive. Industrial. It is making new highs. Looks pretty good. I do have this stock right now. This one is still holding. Um, looks good. On a day that's red, it's green. So that's good. Good sign. Okay, just track this as well just to see how it does today. Um, yeah, like some of the stocks, even though I have a position, I like to still track it on a day, especially when it's moving. Now it's too early for me to add another position. Like usually I like to let it go up more and pull back and then do another position. But I still like to see what happens at the end of the day. Uh, MCK. This is McKesson. Um, it's okay, 6%, a little bit less. It's holding up really tight right now at the high. So this could have potential. But for me, I'll pass just because it's a little bit low earnings for my. The other quarters are okay though. Vertex, same thing, not the strongest stock right now, but it is holding up. You see these two stocks are holding up. So on the gold side, let's still jump into the gold stocks. The gold, like I said, it's very hard to trade the gold lately. I find like they're not falling hard, and they're not going up a lot either, right? They're just really choppy. So on today, some days, like see this is clear sign. Like it was everyone thought gold was gonna go up because of the fear in the market, but then it reversed. So and it's been a lot of them has been doing that lately. It's just um I don't know. I don't know if that's a topping sign possibly for gold. Um, but they're not moving. At least the gold stock not moving. So this one do have good earnings. So you can keep watching this. But like I said, today it reversed. It's not a good thing. This one also looked like it reversed. See, it got rejected at the 10-day right here. It didn't even touch it. It came close to it. So next one, R gold, Rango, Royal Gold. Sorry, Royal Gold. Yeah, it's holding tight again. Same thing here. Not moving much. Um, enjoy a trend line right here. Yeah, with this market condition, stocks just don't have the power to move. That's why the stocks that are green today, it's good to even watch them. It's unusual to see that. I don't know what happened to my Excel spreadsheet. It won't come up no more. Let me close this one. There you go. Okay, so this one, yeah, same thing here. I don't know if it's on my list. I'll have to check. WPM, another gold stock. Also strong earnings. Again, come down today. So it was up this morning and then it came back down. So that's the same thing like happening a lot of days now, right? Stocks might look good in the morning and then by the end of the day it came back down. So it's very hard to even buy in the morning right now because even if the stock looks good, because like I said, by the end of the day they don't look good. Uh, yeah. So those are the gold stocks again. Despite they all came on this morning on stocks on the move, they all kind of came back down. Um, EQT is a financial stock. Oh, sorry, this is oil and gas. I got mixed up. Uh, let me see here. So oil has been going down, right? The price because of the OPEC increase in production. But yeah, this stock is trying to hold on, but it's having a tough time. So it did reverse this morning. I think the oil stocks are pretty hard to get in right now. They're all going through correction as well. Um, so any new names here? So if we do see the market reverse, especially we want to see volume come in, this list will expand, right? If we do get an upside reversal today, I'm doubtful we'll get one again. I think today is one of those days that's just gonna wear everybody out, and then people will like, I can't. I can sit for another day tomorrow because it might open down another 2% again, right? So people are getting that mindset now. They're getting into that mindset. They're getting into like, oh, I can't hold this longer. Eventually, most of them will give up. Um, it's wearing people out, and that's why I don't sell based on very seldom. I sell when there's in panic in the market because I already have stops, and those stops will kick in, right? Like this morning, even though like I didn't want to see it happen, but it did. Like I got 8 stocks knocked out this early this morning, right at the open, pretty much, like in the first 15 minutes, which is okay because I don't have to think about it after. Like it happened, and for example, let me just pull out some of the stocks just to show you what happened. CRS, steel stock, it was on the screen for you know so yesterday it reversed, and I sold some right away at the end of the day because I was like, why is it reversing? Like, well, the whole market is reversing, but more importantly, the volume shows up. When it sells off with higher volume, I tend to sell before even the stop, right? And then today, obviously, hit my stop, and I'm out right now. So that's one stop right here. GE. Let's see. Look at this. It was nice. Oops. What happened? That's my stop level. You can see it hit the stop level. Um, it was doing really well until today, right? Again, this new tariff news, since it's finally implemented today, is now all the investors are saying, okay, what stock's gonna be impacted due to this tariff, right? So today really is the first real day of impact, and it might take who knows how long it's gonna take for every investor to figure out which business is going to be impact from this tariff in the longer term, right? So this stock was doing really well until today. So that's what happened. Okay, next one. Well, look at Bank of America. Look at this. It was acting again so well, and then look at today. That's amazing how much it sold off this morning so far, 7%. So I don't know why Bank of America got impact so much, but I don't know if it has anything to do with the GM and Ford news because those two stocks are getting hammered today because of the all the parts stuff, right? For tariff. Um, so here 3%. Actually, not even as bad as Bank of America. Ford 2%. Yeah, it wasn't as bad. I don't know why Bank of America is getting hit so hard. Bros. So this is a growth stock. Again, it reversed yesterday, sold some partial. And then today it just falls through, right? Like again, as soon as volume comes in, people are getting out. Like you need to get out too, because it takes days to fill that void after. Urban Outfitters. So this one was trying to break out. It reversed, but I still hold on to it because I thought maybe. But today it gave up. You see, it gave up. Now, like even this chart, like I like this chart still. It hit my stop. Doesn't mean I won't buy it back. It's still at the 50-day line. It's still near the 10-day line. Sometimes they will bounce back, because they do, test the average before it breaks out. So this could be one potential I'll buy back this one. FI, this one got hit hard. Look at this one. So this is my stop here. Um, yeah, like again, even this stock, it was trading so tight. I don't know. Again, I don't know how the market look at each stock, how they decide which one is. I don't know if it's just pure panic selling or what, or whether the tariff has actual impact. Here's another one, UBS. So it look like the banks are getting hit hard today. Um, because this one is, and it makes, I don't know, like these are big banks, right? Maybe the tariffs will impact a lot of like banking stuff, right? I don't know, or investment banking. I don't know. AXGN. This is medical products. I didn't think this group will get hit, but today it got hit. Um, so again, even this even the stocks that are acting so well recently, they got hammered today. Um, and yeah. Anyhow, that's it for today. I think again, stay safe. This market is really brutal. No one knows where the bottom is. If you try to guess the bottom, it's like catching a falling knife. Um, unless you see a strong upside reversal, and again, unless we see like the growth stock start pounding the screen with volume, I think it's best to be patient and sit on the side and watch, right? So until that time happens, then yeah, then we can try to be buying more stocks and be a little bit more aggressive. So thank you for watching this stream. Have a really good day.